No permissions, birth looked up, taking flight flowing. Knows dissidence, balanced in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable intense, one on a Pulsechain's pride. Opening those minds with all the positivity, marching in its time. Cadence in the grind, agree to disagree. Yup. Meet up hits it right. Freedom and prosperity, the destination and the flight. Lighting up dad's farm, opposed to that nope rule. Firing up them charts, yeah, flying straight and true. Wink at the foes, cheer at the woes. Yep, stack sats gliding through the lows. The truth will set you free.
What is up, guys? Coming at you with my Pantera shirt today. How we doing? Got a couple things to show y'all. Are we gonna go there? Are we gonna go soon? Is Pulsechain gonna make it? I don't know. Let's see what the charts have to say. And we got some agreeable updates with the whole chain and stuff like that. So smash the likes, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you have not been here before, at least if you're on X, go over to YouTube, hit subscribe, come back, whatever. You know what I mean? Get me out. Get everybody out. And, just like AJ says, LFG. You know what it stands for. Yeah. I don't have my banner up. Let's put my banner up. Yeah. Let's do this one. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Like, sub, pump that agreements on that YouTube. You get it. It's a play on words kind of thing. Anyways, how you all been doing? Did you miss me? I guess so. I had 2 commenters earlier. So, anyways, let's get to it. We got a couple of updates and whatnot. So, let's go to here and share. Kraken thinks the bananas are coming. You think they're coming to Pulsechain? I think they are. Maybe we're back here, and then Kraken lists us, and we got our first banana, right? We could hope. Excuse me. Yeah. Do it. Pulsechain, FTW. Yeah. They replied to him. Crypto Coffee. Stay on that. Good things could be coming. I thought I'd show that. Create some hype. Create some love. But anyways, that's a good little update. We could always hope for Kraken to list Pulsechain, especially Coinbase or Binance or something like that. Would be awesome too. Can't believe it. Let's go. This is the best news yet. U.S. judge dismisses SEC fraud lawsuit against Hex crypto founder. So there's no SEC lawsuit against Richard Hart in the community in Pulsechain and PulseX because, it was all against all of us. And I kind of felt hurt financially by them doing that. I think all of us did. But you know what? We grind. We're the strongest. We're the best. And we still keep grinding. I keep seeing spaces. I keep seeing other things out there. People are still trying to figure it out where we go from here. But people are slowly coming together with the same mission. They're still chatting about that certain coin, though. Like, oh my God, now it's about the maker one or whatever. Like, I can't take X spaces no more. I don't do them. I'll leave that for the Tang gang. But Richard Hart said, I beat the SEC in court. The SEC did not drop its case against me. The judge completely dismissed their case for both failure to state a claim and lack of jurisdiction. That is important for all of crypto, not just Pulsechain, Hex, and PulseX. So this is a win for all of crypto. This is why Pulsechain, PulseX, and Hex gained the legal certainty that almost no other coin has, even Ethereum. So Richard Hart is doing Vitalik's job. Like, Ethereum just got that free pass. Like, oh, it's sufficiently decentralized, so no SEC case, like a free pass. And then it performs like this and it's suppressed and whatnot. You know, it's kind of like a laughing stock. So, like, what if we just eat Ethereum's lunch and just, I don't know. Who knows? No expectations on this chain. It could all go to zero. Even in all of crypto, Bitcoin could still go to zero. Although gold bugs still think gold's going to outperform freaking Bitcoin. And yeah, maybe a Bitcoin lasts 5,000 years again, but who knows? Who knows? Anyways, the judge also rejected the judge. He misspelled there. Oh my God. Richard Hart. They judge also rejected the S. Are you typing on your phone and fat thumbing it? Oh. Your grammar and everything is always perfect, but that, come on. Anyways, you're a fearless leader. It's accepted. Thy judge also rejected the SEC's abandoned alter ego theory, which is important for a lot of meme coins, a lot of other coins, even utility tokens, or even meme coins that turn into utility tokens. Who knows, right? So, yeah. This is a victory for open source software, free speech, PLS, PLSX, Hex, and I. Is that I for most or most not? I don't know. But anyways, that is the biggest news. Now, yes, there's that red notice thing. Like, here. Yes, there's that red notice thing. But with the case out the door, we can proceed and see updates. Like I've always thought Richard could. Like it came out with the V 1.13 or whatever on PulseX. I haven't seen the updates yet. Maybe we can explore that. He could come out with other things, but I think he wants the community to do these updates. And I look kind of weird with my old broken glasses. Like I got shrink wrap on them because my glasses ran. See how broke I am? Yeah, my glasses are broke. Anyways, no, my glasses are getting new lenses. Should be back in like six days. I got other ones I ordered too. So yeah, I'll be flying with those aviators on stream here soon, so we could fly up to the heavens and whatnot. Right? Anyways, yeah. I don't know where I was, but yeah, the community needs to start onboarding. I think the OGs and everybody that onboarded the second cyclers, like me, have done a lot. Huge shout out to everybody out there, and some of these X Space dudes, whatever, can go out and help onboard, which they probably have. Everybody has, just doing their part, like on YouTube, whatever. I've onboarded 3 or 4, and they're just like sitting on their hands with their thumb wherever. I don't know, but anyways, not to get on a rant about that. They don't even want to like see crypto or whatever. But anyways, like, and I'm getting to this onboarding thing because the case is over. Like, do we need to all band together with the same message, even though we're centralized and everything, and trying different techniques to onboard or what? What do we need to do? That's my question. So, anyways, let's move on. I'm kind of rambling. Back to this. Update SolidX rebranded their logo, ready to run. I think if he's rebranded the logo, something good is on the horizon. I do like this logo with the pulse little thing right there. It's really nice, really nice. Hopefully, it doesn't rebrand again, but it will stand out on deck screener now. Kind of like that. The poker chip too. We'll see how high it gets. Maybe he'll put a number down here for it. I don't know, like 100x, 1000x, million x, whatever. I don't know. Anyways, we're thrilled to unveil a new logo. Behind the scenes, a powerful marketing team has been crafting a complete brand transformation for the SolidX ecosystem. Multiple games coming. Sleek, fast, fun, bold. This brand new system is designed to match energy, speed, and excitement of everything we're building. Love it, man. I can't really wait. I know I don't sound like I'm enthusiastic today. Like, oh my God, the case, but yeah. It's because we kind of already did it like a couple of weeks ago, and this is just confirmation. We do have a 60-day appeal clock ticking for the government. They can still appeal. I forgot to mention that earlier. But if they're walking away from this and letting the dismissal go, they're going to walk away and have it not appealed. Yeah, like if you were to go to trial, this and that, and smash the SEC, it would have been like great, grand, glorious. But I think his glory is coming more and more bigger ecosystem. People are talking about it. And then SolidX on top of that has been standing by him a very marvelous well, and his project right here with bringing utility to the chain with casino games or blockchain games or whatever. So I appreciate that SolidX stood by his side on like unnamables. I'm seeing some people pop up here and there ever since the case on X, and I'm going, where were you for the past year and a half? Thank you, SJ. Thank you, RG3. Thank you, RH Max. Thank you, Maddie Allen. Thank you, others. Thank you, Randy Hilarski. Thank you, Axis. Yeah, he kind of disappeared a little while ago, but I think he's dealing with some stuff. Thank you, Crypto Compassion. Things like that, so, thank you, Rip City. I mean, for that amazing intro, man. Thank you, man. That well worth it. Other than that, let's move on. Community news. I know it's probably already been mentioned, but this is probably going to be the first time publicly. Pulse Ray Vision tweeted out, huge mistake on my part, has put pink, Mistwell, and dark contract addresses right there at 50% discount. I don't expect these tokens to stay down. If you know, you know. So we'll get to the chart with that. And I finally got my opportunity to get some of that. Finally, after confirmation. It's going to be nice. Because I hear there's a game. I mean, there's something coming for this. I don't know if I'm allowed to discuss it or not. So I'll just leave it at that. So, yeah, huge opportunity. Let's move on. Now, this guy, we're going to listen to this guy's video. Tiger Crypto God or whatever. He's coming from Pulsechain, man. People are onboarding him. I think Panos, Care of the Ghost. He's been chatting with him on X and stuff like that. But I found this video. I kind of watched it, but not all the way. So we're going to watch it together. He says he is bringing major value to the ecosystem. I want to show you why I'm fit to lead this community. All right. He's the Tiger King. So let's watch. It's like 3 minutes long.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Wallet, and I'm just going to throw it all in the Pulsechain and Hex.
Anyways, you get the point. I think he has a couple points, but I think we do fairly good at onboarding people on from other blockchains and stuff like that. But from an outbound perspective, coming on chain, even though he's not a big guy right now, but he's coming on probably 20K more over time. It's still a nice perspective to see this. Yeah, everybody might not like the guy. I don't know his past, but I gave him a follow just to keep tabs on him. We should welcome him into the community. We shouldn't, you know what I mean? Like the crypto Wendio thing, shouldn't attack her. I didn't know, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, is he willing to be our crypto Pulsechain leader? Can he lead us? Will you follow this man? I don't know. I thought I'd bring that up. I think it's interesting how he's coming in. I saw him a while ago with that one picture. I don't freaking know. With the gun. Anyways, that's all I pretty much had for updates. Besides, yep, on Pulse.com. Let's go there. It always goes to the decks first for me. It's my autofill. Let's go to right here. There's that glorious video, AJ. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Put a little update on the stuff. Where was it? Right here. Never no sacrifice pre-sale, all out of pocket, no expectations. Right? So there's that. I did a little menu adjustment up here. It kind of looks nicer, Then let's go to the Homie Farms. Like, I wonder what's new. Like, oh yeah, I got to go to active. If we scroll down here, we might just showcase some Dat Nope farm paying 231. Some Dat Yep farm paying 1,000. I'm just be a little transparent here. I'm probably only about 15% of that pool. I'm letting you all have it. And I'm going to continue to let you all have it, just like I am up in the Dat Nope or the Nope Yep pool. I have more in there. I could put more in there. But kind of trying to keep APRs up for y'all to earn that DAT, earn that money, earn that income. Kind of being benevolent. Yeah, there we go. Benevolent. Yeah. Tongue twisted. Anyways, yeah. We got the DAT Yep pair. We got the DAT Solid X pair paying 216 with only 16,000 in liquidity, which is great. Notice up here that they have almost 11% of DAT emissions. All right. That is important. You want them to do that. We even got a Hex DAT pair, dark DAT pair on discount right now. Ink Dat pair and the Dat Note pair, all around 200. Well, the Ink Dat's a little higher at 349, but it's at 10K liquidity, 15K for Dark Dat. I mean, we doubled that liquidity on all of it, it'd still be good. Still be around 100. You know what I mean? Maybe I should just jump into the Yep Dat pair, like some more. Just throw it in there. Maybe my friend has some leftover Yep because there's only 15% in the OA wallet. So, yeah, that's for supply control. I can't touch it. And the other 5% is locked up till 2029. So, yeah, y'all have it unless I buy it off the market, which I do have some set aside, but I'd like to just keep it cores right now. You know, anyways, that is great news. We have not one, not two, not three, but 4 farms now. 2 of them paying dat. 1 paying 2 fucks and fucks, PHUX. And then 1 paying island. So that is important. That is cool. If you don't know, let's go over to, I can go over to Function Island right now. Oh yeah, I'm not connected. It's at like 6%, whatever. I maybe if I pulled half the liquidity, y'all can get more, but I don't know. It's just been slow and low and slow over here at Function Island. There's not much liquidity over here as it is, so it is more of a risky dex. This and that. So let's go back to the homie farms. Other pools over here are paying pretty good. The King 2 note pool paying 145. We got the Saturno paying 41 with 8 grand liquidity ish. 100 over here. I can add more to that. I mean, I could probably add. Yeah, let's just say I can add more to it. But why dilute the pool when other people have it? You know what I mean? Yeah, it is a reward for the founder also, but like the founder shouldn't, in my mind, shouldn't like take up most of the pool, right? We got BBC Access down here still, BBC Solid X, no Brad Pulse. What is up? Believe in yourself. Yep. YEP, your entry price. That's what it stands for. I almost did a pump tires meme saying that with the ticker yet, but I was like, no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Because you know why? I'm a 1 token guy and I collaborate with a lot of other token founders. So yeah. I mean 3 or 4, 5, 6 token founders now. A DAT founder, a Note founder, 2 Fucks founder, the Vex founder, the Scuba Steve founder. You know, hold on. Anyways, all right, I'm back. My kid coming in the room. Anyways, yeah. I've been tinkering with some other stuff. What was I gonna go into next? Yeah, he totally distracted me. Anyways, oh yeah, collaboration between founders and then learning and tinkering and stuff like that, updating the site, hopefully learning some other things about websites and smart contracts and stuff like that. Maybe one day I'll get into it more, but yeah, hopefully. How y'all doing? Everybody's on X. Awesome. Let's go into charts. That's what y'all are here for, right? All right. Wrap pulse. Wrap pulse die. Here we go. Let's remove me. I'll add it to stage. Yeah. I'll add it to stage. Yeah. I have to have my face up here, I guess. All right. Wrap pulse. Let's zoom out. We've been holding pretty dang good. What was I doing last week? Oh yeah, making those lines. We're in a ascending a bigger ascending triangle. That's where I was. We're closed above this line, guys. So Pulsechain's looking good. So far, so good. We are hitting into this resistance up here, and not here. And if we did this, I know it's not accurate. Midline would be about right here, right at the bottom of the head and shoulders, the parallel channel. You can also do that with fibs, but it's easier with that. So like, we're probably gonna hit some resistance right up in here. We did really funny hit a popped right through it, and now we're sitting right on that fib. You see that? We're sitting right above it, which we got rejected from the 382, and then we build in strength and we pierced through it, which is good. We are not above the 618 yet. That's way up here. So we got some ways to go, and that 618 is right about where that resistance is that I was going to point out. Right about the bottom of that head and shoulders that we had, right? Maybe a little higher. So I know this fib right here ain't that accurate, so you can do that, but let's take the fib away since we don't need it. We're in this huge ascending triangle, and if I took one of these trend lines, put it to the middle, close enough. I think there's a tool for this, but I'm just using a trend line right now. Kind of like need to get above that in order to make it good, I think. But other than that, we will be trending sideways, maybe come back down and retest this line right here. Know what I mean? That's where we want to retest. It looks like we already did, so we might be going back up there, which is good. And or we retest the parallel channel. And then if I take this, clone it. Oh, wrong one. There we go. We can see we're right below midline on that parallel channel. So it looks like we're going up in parallel channels. Kind of interesting to see that. Made a pretty decent move up. Right now we broke above this. I think on the 4 hour it shows it better. Yes. This diagonal line right here, we broke that triangle. So we retested it. Kind of perfect on the 4 hour. Candle stayed green, everything. So we'll see if we keep going sideways or we start to break back down into this area. You know what I mean? Like go down, come back up. But see, we retested this area fairly good. I don't see any fair value gaps down here at all. There's a lot of resistance right in here. So we're probably going to have to grind back up. Maybe the community can get it up there. And half sack price right here would be great. So this line, the parallel channel is null and void. We're not going down. We're going up. We go sideways and up. You know what I mean? And if this ascending triangle goes till July of 25, if we're stuck in this till July of 25, I don't know, man. Like, people are thinking in the next 6 weeks we're going to be at sack price. I could see us up here in the next couple of weeks, especially over that midline with this trend line. Yeah, that's like, oh, that's almost better, right? Hit right off of it, got rejected, and now we're going up. But when we go to our indicators, we still got room to grow, so we can grow, go up a little further. I noticed this little line right here is not a bearish divergence yet, so we got to make a lower low below, like right here, kind of create that head and shoulders. This actually could be a short-term head and shoulders, but I doubt it because the chart doesn't look like that would happen. But if that were a little head and shoulders, you know, you'd go like, oh, settings. Would be headed down, whatever, you know what I mean? Be headed down to Goblin Town or somebody dump, but I doubt that because of the case. It looked like we built the flag, we broke back up. We built the flag, and we're in the process of breaking up again. So 3 steps. Broke out the triangle. Now we got to break out the parallel. We're on the midline of the parallel. So, yeah, we got to get above it and hold it. Yeah, that's Pulsechain. I still think that's sack, close to sack. So that's probably our next target after we get above this ascending triangle. I really think we're probably going to go sideways and hit this trend line again. I don't know. I just got that feeling because the RSI seems a little too high, too fast, like right in here. You know what I mean? I know we could just blast through that and stay up here for a while, but when fast money comes, everybody starts selling, taking profits off the table. Like Jim at Crypto's back, and he already said I took some, bridged it over to ETH, this and that. So I still think there's a lot of people like wanting to take money off the table instead of come in and help this ecosystem grow. There could be, could not be, but Jim at Crypto could be the hugest bottom signal ever and cause Pulsechain to have his bull run. Who knows? I don't know. My light's green though, so we're going up, right? No. I'm glad you guys are staying with me. Oh, I meant to do this. Hide the banner. There we go. Anyways, we could probably like hit the 70 and then go sideways a little bit or down and at least retrace the 50. That means we're going to be sideways for a couple weeks, like days, because we're on the daily. The 4 hour is already peaked above it once. Seems like it could be probably coming back down. You know what I mean? So we're going sideways for a couple more days. Probably next Monday or Tuesday, I think we can prop back up again. Who knows? That's just my opinion. This was April 21st. April 21st was let me look at my calendar real quick. 21st was a Monday, and 18th was a Friday. So maybe this Friday, the 25th, right here, we can expect another peak up. It kind of coincides with this little X right here. Kind of, maybe right there. Pop back up. We would have to get up above this wick right here, though. So this would be my next target. Horizontal ray. Go right there. Let's dye this bad boy green. That's my next target. Hopefully maybe we go up there Friday. I don't know. Maybe we'll go up there tomorrow. I don't know. But Friday and Monday, that got pumped. But the community and the sec confirmation did this. So red notice maybe is next. This Friday, maybe next. Who knows? We'll see. That will probably be way more bullish than anything. I'm giving more upside targets here because I like minimal downside. If we hold this 403 area, we're good, dude. That would be the complete bottom. Maybe we can come back down and just go sideways and hit this line and start going back up again. But that would be middle of May we're looking at. So there's that. We're at Pulse. Let's go to Pulse X. Pulse X seems to be doing the same thing. It's a little bit stronger. Yeah. Go to the daily on this. There we go. Way stronger. We're already back under the neckline. We're at where Pulsechain should be. So Pulse X kind of seems like it's leading the way right now. So we got our line. Yeah, it's gonna hit that line pretty hard. So I'm gonna have to put that and make that the triangle. Yeah, it might break out, bounce above it, keeps momentum going up. People seem to like buying Pulse X more than Pulse, which is really strange. Because the deflationary aspect, I know. And then possibly, if bribery comes out, here's a scenario, a piece in alpha. Alpha, I'll give you all. If bribery comes out and 9-inch voting, Pulse X voting, and PHUX voting and 2Flex voting are all on there for bribes, and then you can vote with Pulse X shortly afterwards on Pulse X, and 9-inch does, and then whatever, that would be huge right there for Pulse X. I mean it. But I'll own very minimal of this token just because, it's an RH ticker. Deflationary aspect, I'm more on the Pulsechain side. This is leverage on Pulsechain now. Ink is leverage on Pulsechain too, but it's a reward token. So Hex is leverage on the whole thing. And then most the Most token is leverage on it. Looks like we're pumping up. It looks like it's trying to break. Seems like somebody's holding it down right through this area. It's the bottom of that line. Look at that. Probably take one more hit for that to break up by most. Let's go back to Pulse X though. Yeah. Midline, it's already above it just by the eyesight of it. Yeah, it's already above it. This one's actually looking way better than Pulsechain, to be honest. Like, let's look at the ratio real quick. Ooh, just got rejected. And it could be getting up there though. It looks like people are saving it, but it's making lower lows, man, on the 4 hour. I know that's the 4 hour, but like that's a descending triangle right there, guys. Just on the ratio. What do we know about descending triangles? They always 80% of the time break down. Just saying. And if we broke down to that descending triangle, which is kind of weird, but then you're building the inverse head and shoulders right here, so you can pop back up above the 382. But yeah, I can just see it. Can't you guys see it? I think you guys can see that. And if we extend that, little dotted line would put us in the middle of June. And even, I think we'd have to break below this 236 right here in order to confirm this. But somebody's doing it in the channel. I don't know. Yeah, parallel channel. I know I'm like bare on this token-ish, but like on the ratio at least. But if you channel it, yeah, it might pop out of there, man. Might pop out of there and pop up. We'll see. I would like it to pop up and get above the 618 and go sideways for a minute, and then trying to go parity with Pulse again. And then if it comes down, that's the second hard retry. It would probably go like this and down. You know what I mean? On a longer time frame. Probably gonna have to hit that line again. But yeah, that's my all-time line. From down here, they're lined up down here, not up here. So yeah, there's that. Could go sideways. Buying and burning might happen. Volume steps up on the chain, so who knows? People do love this token instead of Pulsechain though. For like, I think they're using it leverage on Pulsechain, and plus Pulsex doesn't have all the updates, so it's got those bullish aspects in the future. So that's cool. Let's look at Hex, man. I haven't looked at this chart in a minute. Ooh, man, this one looks more bullish than Pulsex. But it got rampaged harder than Pulsex, because Pulsex only came down to like right here. And it's already back up to here. So Pulsechain goes up harder, Pulsex will. So yeah. Hex does, Pulsex will. So maybe that is the token to have in all our RH assets. But yeah, we made a nice little W right here. Kind of looks like we're hitting resistance at these levels. So yeah, we might have to, just by looking at this, we might just have to go, oh, come on, man. Go sideways and sideways. Maybe not that far out, but you know, maybe sideways and conference, and then we pop up. All this stuff can move really fast, so I would want to put a line right there. See what happens, but we have to stay above that right there. I think stay bullish. That's on the daily. Go to the 4 hour, it'll be a little more transparent. Yeah, right there. See how we like just perfectly retested this previous top. Yeah, that's what I think. Kind of like curving up and just building momentum. I think more good news, more good shout outs, maybe influencers start talking about us, start getting more up action. Maybe BitBoy gets out of jail and starts coming into Pulsechain. Maybe Ivan on Tech starts coming back in. I don't know. But it seems like a lot of the selling has been dying out, and I haven't quite seen the narrative shift, like, or I meant the sentiment shift. Like, it's still kind of mixed. It's like bull bear, but like, yeah, a little weird. But anyways, let's. I don't know why that's like that too for sentiment, but let's put a line there. Line that we shall not cross till there. We'll see. So we could probably go to the middle, end of April, and then pop up. We'll see. We're all kind of like in a descending triangle kind of thing. Even if I move this line down to that low, kind of touch that wick, kind of correlate with this area. And I think we correlate a lot back here. Yep, right through the center line of that resistance. Yep, almost center. So yeah, that's Hex, man. They're all looking pretty good. Now on to incentive token. Popped up, doing good, holding the level. I think we talked about it when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we had to hold above that level, and I think we talked about it before that big green candle, and just popped out of it, smacked down, retested it, and popped back up. We have a nice bounce. Nice bounce. So right here, that is fulfilled. Let's put another horizontal line right here. We're gonna have to kind of hold on. I just saw something. If you count out this area over here, there's fair value gap right there. Over here, though, I know there's resistance right in here that filled it, but that could be a area that we need to break for incentive token. So let's keep that there. And I think that was where my box was last time before my boxes got erased. And it broke down. Now it's breaking back up. So yeah, we'll see if we can keep that or break above it for ink. I think that goes with Hex too, but I just noticed that fair value gap. Interesting. Let's put this back here, actually. Kind of in my way. Tried to fill it right there. But anyways, that's that. What do I see? What do I see? What do I see? Yeah, we broke out this level right here. Yeah, we broke out of that. We're in the breakout stage and retest of that, which is good. If we move this back to here, we did that one. Yeah, probably retesting that. So yeah, we're sideways and up consolidation right now. I'm seeing names come back out on X feed, and usually when that happens, charts go down. So pay attention to that. Like it starts with an R and a couple other people. Yeah, that's a positive, man. That's a positive. I like it. All this P-Dye stuff is over now, so I think we're doing pretty good. Let's go to the comments. Fast Abdul is here for the tech. I wonder how many technical validators Fast Abdul has. You've heard of this incentive token, huh? I think, yeah. I don't think you have heard of it, but there is a stable coin called INKD with it, and you might want to check it out. I hear it does like print this thing called Print, and it's a liquidity fork, and that INKD is the stable coin. So you might want to check that out if you've heard of it, you know. So yeah, nice to see you, Fast. You always pop in here every now and then. you do like watching everybody's streams and stuff like that. So yeah, cool. Hopefully we stay above that. I think we do. I have a shifty feeling that we probably will. And it's come down a little bit right there. Yeah, right in there. So hopefully we stay above that and we continue so we can delete our little triangles. Technicals don't matter if fundamentals break those barriers, right? Right. So yeah, let's stay above that. And even if you do this, move it down here to the previous high. Oh, wait. We might. We might have an area of resistance on it. Cut it in the middle. I know I go off the wicks, but I might have a little resistance there, unless you go from the previous wick. Yeah. Come on, Ink, you can break out. I know the inflation is cut back, but there we go. Just stay above it. Just stay above it. Stay above this line at least. Let's put that at 4. Not that line. Damn it. There we go. That's the line we want to stay above. And that line, of course. We might wick below it, but I don't think we will. We'll just pump to the moon tomorrow since it's Thursday or Friday, right? Any more good news? Oh. Let's look at Solid X. Oh, wait. Look at Most first. It's going on 19% today. I think, like I already did look at this one. It needs to break above that line. That's my bull bear line. So there it is. Pulsechain keeps going up, it goes up. Solid X. Been rambling too much today. Broke out of its triangle. Imagine that. I think I gotta delete these on stream now, right? Kind of needed that one actually. Yeah, we're still doing this triangle pattern thingamajigger. I say these things just because we need to break above that. $10 has been an area of resistance, or $10, $11 for Solid X. The game is coming out, rebrand to come out, so that's probably bullish on something else coming out here soon. Like he probably just got word or something, and he's waiting for confirmation. Who knows? I don't know. That's pure speculation on my part. But yeah, we need to get above that triangle to be a bullish breakout of that ascending triangle, and then that will put us where we broke out. I mean, if the news comes out about Solid X and everything, blow my target out of the water because it might go higher. But if there was no news, it'd probably go up to $16 in a bull case because it's kind of looking like it's printing inverse head and shoulders after the head and shoulders. If you just stretch it out enough. See? All right. Just the shoulder, the head, and it could just, curve like that. We'll see, man. We'll see. Will it go up, break out, retest, and kind of go like that? We'll see. Just like Pulsechain kind of needs to do just everything. The whole chain needs to lift before anybody tries to come in with any money. Like sufficient money, not like money, but like millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Like it needs to steady out and then go, okay, It's not going back down. This time it's real, so we can move it forward. At least that's my opinion. But you don't want to wait too long, right? We'll leave that line there for that. Nope. Looks amazing today. Since pulse raise pumping nope today for some reason. It's kind of outperforming Solid X at the moment. Let's delete these. I didn't need to delete. Oh, there we go. But right here, it already broke out, retested, and went even higher. Look at that. We might come back down to here and midline it off the parallel channel. Let's do that. Let's go to that one. There it is. Starting to get the hang of this streaming thing. I don't know. Maybe. Am I? Maybe not. Oh, there we go. We're going to retest that. Right in there. Maybe 306. That's a good little thing. It's like Nope's leading the way this time. Look at Yep. I mean, I've been streaming for like an hour. Yeah. This Ink D you speak of sounds awesome. It is. It's a stable coin. And I hear if before redemptions gets turned on and it's not at $1, like 92 cents, 94 cents, maybe even 88 cents, you could buy Ink D and wait for redemptions to come on. And then guess what? Extra 10% right off the bat. There's a little token knowledge of alpha. Like that will be sweet. And I think that's like for 15 more days. But I don't know. Will Ink D go down there? Let's look. Where's it at? Is it at $1? It's taking a sweet time. It's V2 Ink D to Finvesta, huh? That's the one. Come on, guys. Let me delete that. Not very many pairs. I know that's the main pair, but let's go to this. See if it's a chart. There it is. Ooh, it's at 94 cents on 9mm. So you can get a 5% discount right now, but look, it went down to 88 cents. You could have got a free 12%. Just have to wait until it hits $1. So if I'm correct, that's going to be a gain of 12%. Basically nothing after redemptions go on. Whoever bought the bottom of that. Or you could buy this Ink D, go pay off your loan, and get your incentive token back, you know? Yeah. I think there's some alpha in there if you know liquidity forks. Anyways, that's Ink D. Looking pretty donkulous under $1. Let's go back to Yep token. Look at this, man. Okay, I'm on the USD. We held it, we blew past it because these farms came out, and now we got rejected. But if I move it to this, hold on. Is this on log? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why that 4 hour, it bounces right on it. You can see that little wick right there. That's right off of it. So I think, oh, it could be, that can go bye anyways. We'll probably come back down to the 618. No, 382 bounce. Maybe at most down here and retest these levels. But we'll see. If Solid X keeps momentum and Nope does, it's just going to drag this up, you know. So that's positive. If we go over to the wrap pulse ratio, it seems to be hitting that 1-to-1 with Pulsechain, just like I launched this thing way back when. I wanted it basically paired 1-to-1 with Pulse. Little tip for little out. See, I'm getting in trouble loading stuff. So hold on, let me refresh. Might be my internet. I don't know. Yeah, it's not even loading the rest of the chart over here. Oh, I'm such an idiot. So yeah, we got some resistance coming right in here. We're hitting the bottom of these previous bottoms, so we got some work to do. The chart was way over here, and I thought it wasn't loading the rest of the chart. I think that means a water break. This was the Solid X pairing, which is awesome. And go to wrap pulse. Now I can show you guys. There we go. See that? It started off a little above it at like 106, but pretty good pricing on the ratio. But then it dropped down here because of the bots and whatnot. So I didn't really, since I knew there was airdrops and whatnot, I didn't really come and protect the price too much at the time because I was giving so much away. So like, kind of got to flush out the weak hands, and I kind of did here. And Solid X came in, and other projects, whatnot. So yeah, now we're kind of curving up, and looks like on the wrap pulse ratio, we're kind of hitting that midline of resistance. So could take a couple hits right here, like hit once right here, hit twice. If it hits the third time and doesn't break through, or if it doesn't break through this time, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, but yeah, I'm looking bullish on that. Just kind of like Nope. And let's look at Steve, Scuba Steve. He seems to be doing some numbers today. 14.38%. He looks like he's hitting a little bit of resistance too. Kind of built this nice little cup. Maybe it comes down with a handle and goes up. I don't know. Maybe he just goes up to here. Maybe he just, I don't know, whatever. But the line to get above, for me to be a bull, would be right there. Even on this, like on Yup Token on the USD chart, we're right at it, dude. We're like right at it. Like at the previous bottoms, that's going to be a like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that little area. Maybe the line doesn't do it justice, so maybe let's go for a little rectangle box and put it right from here to right there. That's going to be This should be a thick area, man, of resistance. Let's drop it down a little bit. Right there. Let's bring this back over here. So we know our little purple box. Maybe it won't get deleted this time. But yeah, we need to get above that on the USD chart. But if you look at the small line right here, we could come back down and could take some time unless DeFi summer comes in and we just all go to the moon. Yeah. Look at Firewell. Up 17%. Probably because of Most token. Yeah. That's why. Because of Most token looking good. Needs to break above this. Retest. Kind of stayed above my purple box. I never really, It's looking good though. Looking good. I consolidated. Got me a little X game. A little bit. Not much. Stayed above my purple box. Needs to break above this and retest and go. So we got a few days on that. Just like Firewell. Just like X game. And now the token to all talk about and hold up is DAT. Homie don't play DAT. This reward token of the homie farms that I was talking about earlier. The chart doesn't really start until like right here, really, because they didn't do the chart goes all the way up here, but they didn't release the farms until like way down here. Like they released the farms here, but then anyways, all that inflation came out and dumped the chart, man. What the hell? But we got a nice little Adam and Eve forming there. I don't know. That's on the 4 hour. Daily, not so much. We got a little pukage down here, and now the DAT farms came out, which most of the supply goes through now, is those pairs. And yeah, we're hitting that resistance right here. To be more bullish on this token, I would want it to break above that. But let's take our local fib tool and we could come back right here. So let's put our little purple box here. And let's be conservative for the middle of the 618 and the middle of that. That's where I would want to hold above. So yeah, could retest right back down in here. Yeah, you can go into the purple box, but let's widen that a little bit. There you go. Kind of had the breakout. It's going to have to need that retest. If you really think about it, it's got a fair value gap right there anyways. So that would be my little sippy time. And it could go back up. Who knows? Because a lot of community members probably haven't found out about the homie farms, things like that. I know more and more people are finding out about them, getting those yields. Like I'm stepping out of them so the community can get them, whatever. Yeah, bullish, man. This whole ecosystem, no permissions. That's why I got it up in the corner. Oh, not today. Media assets. Let's go right here. Oh, look at that. Now I'm no permissions member. Any more comments? No. Fast Abdul just keeps showing me this ink D. Anyways, that's that. Let's look at some Queen 2. Queen Pooey. Guys got anything, drop it in the chat. If you want me to look at your ticker. King Pooey, Queen Pooey, I meant. Kind of needs to break above that, I think. But it's starting to form. It's consolidating sideways. We'll see. I haven't seen too much activity lately, but I could just not be looking because I've been so busy. But I do like the team. Everything is good. yeah, it's a tax token. Need to break above that line, man. Break above it. Breaker 6-9. Oh, we got a rubber ducky. You remember that song? A Western song. Hopefully it doesn't come back down here and retest, but if Pulsechain goes, this is going to go. This is tied with Solid X2 and a couple others on the last. Let's look at King Pui. Might be just forming that floor. It's actually building a strong floor. I think it's probably going to pump. It looks like a pendant right there when it's all. Yeah, it looks like it's building a pendant. So it's probably going to break up. Probably going to pop back up in another day. That's my point of view on that. And let's give you my bull bear line. Yeah, it's got a break right there. Yeah, that's there. I'll start to get bullish on it there. Although I'm bullish on all these assets, perma bullish, you still got to have that logical chart mindset. You know, it's always going to go to areas. And if you want to call, I see it. I'm going to have to mark it. This little fair value gap right there. Not really a fair value gap, but yeah, because it's got breaks in it, but it's still one that chart hasn't come back and retested those areas. So yeah, that's going to be a little resistance area for King Pui. I should have done that on Queen. Let's do that on Queen real quick. See if there's one. Yeah, I think she's feeling it right now, but if you can tell, right here, I'll mark them. Fair value gap. Fair value gap. And it's in it right now. So another one is right here. Liquidity likes to fill those spots so you can see where we're going to go. You know? So yeah, I'm going to delete these two because I don't really need them. Fair value gaps are like where the price goes and wicks don't come back and refill it later on. So like go to Pulse. If I could show it. Like if this, let's say none of this happened, this would have a massive fair value gap like right in here. But all this kind of, it's not a very good example. Pulsechain doesn't really have much. Oh, froze again. Like this was a fair value get. Oh no, not really. There's a small one right in here, but it landed on it in here and right here. But mainly, if none of this happened in the front, right? And you were looking at this chart and you saw that big pump right here. And let's say this was right in here, you know what I mean? Or it was coming down right here and none of that's there. You would still want to mark that little tiny fair value gap that it came back to and filled finally. Took forever, but it bounced off of it here. You know, nice little, and then if you keep dragging it, come on. Probably act as resistance all the way through. Yeah. Kind of the midline of this area too. So it's kind of weird like that. And then it's right here. Yeah. Big level of support to break through. And I think that is where our triangle needs to break through. Yeah. Imagine that. Anyways, where was I on this chart? Last stream, somebody mentioned Treasury. Just want to show my chart, how it played out. It did not get strong on that 618 and get up. So, but it did break down from where I marked it. Just want to point that out. It's riding on that line. It looks like it might break down from it. And the next stop, I would probably see it going if this guy watches. This rewards people E-hex and hex. If you do not know, let's just do the box, man. Do the box. Right here, I think it's a decent thing, but yeah, right there, man. It's going to break down from that line if it does. We'll see. But charts are going up. Charts are going up. This is its line of up and to the right. Let's look at gas. I heard about gas money. No, this is gas money. All right. Tax token. I'm kind of like looking at the investor ecosystem a little bit, but I'm like, I haven't got anything yet. I'm just looking at the charts. So from what I hear is you get gas or something to get gas money, and then you just got to keep on going down. And I don't like playing that all game, so that's why I kind of stick to my no permissions coins and stay safe for the most part. Yes, you can make money in other things, but other ecosystems are other ecosystems. Yeah, it's got to stay above right there, man. It looks like it might, unless this is a rewards token and people are selling it off and it's going to go back down. So that's my line right there. The line that thou shall. My bull bear line. Maybe bull bear line's up here, really. I get bullish right there. Yeah. A little better. Put the other line right down here. If it crosses that means buy line. You buy it down here. I don't know. I probably won't buy this token because I don't know the tokenomics. But that's as far as I got with the Finvest ecosystem. So if anybody has any info, send them my way. Let's look at Bribery. Yeah. Oh, man. It's the worst performing chart ever. That's the weekly, that's why. So, fair value gap right off the bat. I kind of like the fair value gaps because it kind of works. Gonna need to get above that. Bribery might be coming out soon, so this could be starting to pop back up pretty quickly. Most of the liquid, I know there's not a lot of liquidity right here, but if you go to the PHUX, it's got like 100 grand plus in liquidity with 2 PHUX and I think not quite as much on Wrap Pulse, but it does have a lot of liquidity. So that's where you go to trade for this. You don't go to Pulsechain, you don't, or you could even use Piteus because it goes through funds. But yeah. Anyways, you might want to pick you up some. Great buy of a lifetime. It's going to be used as a DAO voting system token so for Bribery. It's all about them fees. I got Yep down here again. I wonder if that's a different pair. But yeah, that's that. Nope, that's not. Oh yeah, this is the 9mm. I have a friend that put some LP back on 9mm. The Wrap Pulse 1%. So I think I got some drawings right here. Yeah, got some drawings. That's where the LP is. Took time last night and marked it up. I think this one's gone now. So we can just, that's where price is with the LP there. So yeah, that's the price range. It's pretty nice price range. 2 blocks of liquidity from what I hear. So I'm back on 9mm until 9-inch gets its stuff together for V3. Who knows? This just might be left with $100 one day. No expectations. Yeah. Anyways, that's why I got that extra pair, because it's from 9mm. If you any 10 gang out there still holding yet, you might want to V3 it right now. Just click out. I don't know. What's his name? DWB guy. He does the videos for Dickwood Butt. Turkey. I haven't seen another video from him from a while, man. Like, I actually watched his videos. That's as far as Tangang as I go now. But because you have to listen to space after space after space, and I'm not that big into NFTs. Yeah. Anyways, I like things. I do like the fact that 9mm is on 3 different chains. So yeah, there's that. And here comes the deal of the day. Deal of the day for our tokens. And thank God. If it ever loads. Go to Pink Mist Well and see if that loads. Yep, that loads. So, Pink Mist Well and Dark are tied pretty heavily. I saw this red candle down here. I didn't know what was going on until I confirmed that it was mishap or whatever with LP. And then I got me a little bit of this finally. I wanted it down here. I really did. But with what's coming out, I don't think it's going to come there. So I think you're getting a discount. Just be warned. Do hold this. Now let's see if Dark opens. Because you can tell they're both 25% down. And there we go. See, one day down, got a 50% discount. But I think we can recover this in a few days, guys. Like, maybe. Or do I have to sacrifice more of my personal bag just to buy it up? Then you guys will know I'm like into Dark. Now I got fuel cells and stuff like that, but I'm out of liquid dark. Like, out of liquid dark. If I win some in my fuel cells or from the lottery or whatever, I'll just keep recycling it into new fuel cells. That's where I'm at with this project. I don't know. I might buy more, but there's a million tokens. It's like 90% of them are off market. It's going to be hard to get tokens in the future. So selling the NFT for a higher price is probably how most people exit. That's how I'm seeing it. Unless they crack open the fuel cells and whatnot. But it depends on demand. There's quite a lot of demand for this. But you do get points in the collective and stuff, and you rank up and you win stuff like t-shirts and blah blah. Yeah, bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's Dark. Pink Mist Well has something coming out for it. So yeah, this, I don't really know how to do TA on this right now. Like, it went all while everything else was going down. This went up 6x. And I'm just like, dude, I bought some down here and then I sent it to Pink Mist Well for some Journey 1 NFTs. And I should have bought me more, like right back down here. Like right back down in here. And just held on to it. And then I watched a stream with, I think, Hex something. No, not the Hex contractor. One of the Hexicans. He said you should probably buy and hold on some Pink Mist Well, and I didn't think nothing of it, and there it went. I was focused on other things, and ever since then, I'm just like, I better get me some the next time it comes down, and it came down, so I got me some. But look, right here. That is like the perfect of the perfects of retests in a chart. It didn't quite, like, right in the middle of these two wicks. I like the fact that it bounced off of it and came back and then just retested it and went, because after the tip of that wick, it even retested that, man. Like, that's just hella cool. Didn't quite retest that wick though. So we might have to get back down to this price, guys. So that might be the best buy entry. This is a pump tires token, a whales token. I don't know who he is, but maybe one day I'll meet him. Maybe I've already met him. I don't know. But yeah, Pink Miss Whale right there. Let's look at July. Oh yeah, I gotta go over dark. So thank God we closed above that, but no, we closed below it on the daily. Yeah. But thank God we got back above it. And now we're hitting some resistance right here. So to be honest, I can kind of see this unless the community comes in and starts grabbing it up, I can see this come back down and then come back. Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. You never know. Solid Hex could move in. Anybody, we could do a space like the prayers from KR and Panos, whatever. And pray that it just goes Valhalla. I know the Rat Pulse pair is thin, but when you go to dark, it's got competition on deck screener with this token. Where's that on? Dark. Nope, it's got 7K. God, where's the biggest one? I could have swore I had more with Solid X and stuff. That's not it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. There's that. I'm bullish on this. There's like, look at how many dark are in that pool. Like, bro. And yeah, this, I'm way bullish on dark, man. I'm way bullish. Probably a little too bullish. If Solid X goes, dark's going to go. Pink Mist Well goes, it's going to go. So now, I'll tell you a little secret. This whole pumpity pump, this candle, all tied to Pink Miss Well, and it was because Pink Miss Well went up, dragged the darkness up. So, but yeah, we could get it there, get it back at least above there. We'll be good, man. It's right at that midline though. Let's get it. Gelato. Gelato, bro. I've never actually been to a gelato. I've seen one, ice cream parlor, but yeah, sleeping on it, guys. Tax token gives you Solid X and Hex, and yeah, starting to curve up. Everything seems like it's doing that. Oh, the sellers ran out, and then profit takers come in, dips down a little bit, and keeps going. Profit takers come in, dips down, and keeps going. You know what I mean? People get like a 40% increase, and they're like, "Oh, click out." I usually wait because you get better gains. People think like you buy in a position, goes 50%, you sell half of it, or it goes 100%, you sell half of it, kind of theory. You just keep that and keep your bags, keep growing your bags. I don't really play that game. I'm more like a swing liquidity game. So yeah, anybody in the chat? Been an hour and a half. Nope. I think I'm gonna have to leave it there, guys. It's a lot of bull bear line. Leave it on that. Let's leave it on that. Got to get above right there, man. Finish that cup, maybe. Yeah, right there. You just lurking here. It's all right. I like lurkers. I lurk while I'm at work. It's best to put the earbuds in and just work and lurk and listen, and every now and then pop in the chat. But you know, maybe I should go out on this. Update, go to Homie Farms. This website right here is probably going to be the no permissions like hub besides like Hocus Pocus. You know what I mean? Like hub for information and what no permissions is doing, along with other things. But yeah, I'm actually coming to it almost every day now, just because I could check everything on the site, and it's because I built it. So try lurking here for a minute. I don't know. Yeah, let's check out these farms, man. Oh yeah, 1,029 APR, 2% daily. Let's see how long we can keep that going. If nobody else wants to come in, just leave it there. I want to see how long they can stay there, man. So once it starts going down, I'll probably come in. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm not very much of that pool anyways. I come into there, I come into here. Can't come into this one because I ain't got any dark. Unless you could pair a fuel cell up with that and put it in the pool. That would be cool. But yeah, I can't do that. So I'm like 4 years out on my triple on dark token. All right. Anyways, guys, yeah, check these farms out. No permissions all the way. All these tokens like stacked Italian. I should look at that token next time. I always forget about it. I gotta add it to my farms list of no permissions and the MCR token. I need to cover that one. Jeez, let's put them on my list right now for you guys. MCR 369. I try to cover no permissions tokens. So yeah, let's do the V2 one, man. I like the V2. Add it to no permissions. And then we'll stacked Italian. All right. There it is. V2, yeah. No permissions. We'll go over that next time, guys. Anyways, there's that. I'm going to remove that and say thank you for watching. I had like 14, 15 people watching, mainly on X. But yeah, I need to like get another stream thing because I see these people stream and be able to post X comments on there, and StreamYard for some reason doesn't show me. So unless I need to learn something new. But yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.
No permissions, birth looked off, taking flight for knows dissidence, balanced in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable intense. One on a Pulsechain's pride. Opening those minds. with all the positivity marching in its time. Cadence in the grind, agree to disagree. Yep. That's all the time you need to meet up, hits it right. Freedom and prosperity, the destination and the flight. Lighting up Dad's farm, opposed to that nope rule. Firing up them charts, yeah, flying straight and true.